Deshaun Watson has been a disaster for the Cleveland Browns since he arrived in 2022, and he needs to be cut from the team right now.
Cut!
You asked for it and we delivered. It's Fan Friday, and you, the fans, chose today's topic point of view. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think it's time for the Browns to move on from Watson. He shouldn't have even made it on the roster in the first place, but here we are. And now it's Cleveland's problem to deal with. And problem is underselling it by a lot. The Browns gave up 5 draft picks, including 3 first-rounders to get Watson, who faced some huge issues off the field. And then gave him a 5-year deal worth $230 million, fully guaranteed. It seemed like a dumb idea when it happened, but this is even beyond that. Now, they need to face the music because there's really no good option. He's completely tanking the team's chances this year, and no matter what happens from here forward, it's going to hurt them for years to come. So let's break down the situation. If the Browns were to cut Watson before next season, his dead cap hit would be $172 million. They could do it after June 1st and split the dead cap between 2025 and 2026, but that's still an absolutely insane number to have on the books, on top of owing him another $92 million. I suppose I should mention that he can technically be traded, but there's no way you could convince me any team would fall for that, no matter what the Browns could add as an incentive. Not to mention he has a no-trade clause, so unless some random way to get out of the contract pops up, there's virtually no way out of this for Cleveland without taking a major cap hit. And while I think he should be cut right now, head coach Kevin Stefanski said this about Watson after Sunday's loss to the Commanders.
We're not changing quarterbacks. We need to play better. I need to coach better, and that's really what it is.
Yeah, not sure I totally agree with Kevin because you are a 2-time coach of the year, but my guess at this point is that they will wait until after the season to cut him. He's already done enough damage to the team that this season is pretty much lost, so you might as well keep him on the roster even if he isn't the starter. And if they don't cut him until the offseason, I think that's the route the Browns should take, even if Stefanski says he won't right now. Sit him out and save what little morale you have left on the team with Jameis Winston under center, because nothing that Watson has done so far has proven he deserves another second of playing time. Before we get more into that, here are the results of this week's poll question. Thanks to all who participated, and look out for another question on Monday. Now we got to get back to Watson's on-field issues because he's looked worse than Tim Couch, Brandon Weeden, and basically any other quarterback on that sad Browns jersey. He got to Cleveland in 2022 and had to wait out his 11-game suspension before putting out an uninspiring performance in 6 games. Then last season, he missed 11 games due to injury, and while the team went 5-1 in his starts, it wasn't thanks to him. He tossed for 7 scores and threw 4 picks while barely cracking a 60% completion rate. And this season is the worst of it all. He's averaging under 200 yards per game with 5 touchdowns to 3 interceptions and has a league-high 5 fumbles. The team as a whole has 8 touchdowns, which is tied for 27th, and their 26 sacks allowed is 7 more than anyone else in the NFL. Now, injuries are a problem for sure, but watching this team proves how little Watson can provide at the point in his career. And after Sunday's contest, Commanders D-tackle Jonathan Allen went on radio to say this about Watson, quote, "It's definitely a confidence thing that's going on. I always tell people, it doesn't matter how great of a player you are, if you don't have confidence, you're not a good player," end quote. Watson had a chance to respond to that comment on Wednesday. Here's what he had to say.
Every time I step on the field, I just got to be able to go out there and play confident football and just go out there and do my job at the highest ability. And, that's his, perspective and things like that. I played against Jonathan Allen multiple times, but in college and in the NFL. So, but at the same time, when I step on the field, I am confident and I just want to go out there and just try to play the best football I can play.
Gotta say, I almost respect how unbothered he seems in his press conferences, but no one that's watched him can believe that answer. He's totally lost any ability to play professional football, and that's probably not an opportunity he should have had in the first place. So Browns, please do us all a favor and get rid of the man. Or at the very least, hide him on the bench for now. Put Winston in and get him off the roster before next season starts. You made this bed, now lay in it. And Jameis Winston's old team is thriving with their QB and former Brown, Baker Mayfield. For more on that, check out this past episode of Point of View. Enjoy the weekend. We hope to see you here again next week.